Fight Live returns to Channel 5 this Friday. Two of Britain's most exciting super lightweights collide at London's legendary York Hall. Don't miss Eubank vs Farrell this Friday on Channel 5.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlasting. Extremely busy weekend of boxing in London. All four major promoters are going this weekend, but there is another show in Essex. Don't forget that Ty Mitchell was fighting this weekend, on Littleman's undercard. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm Rage Combat joint with Standout TV. Yeah.
All right, just talk to me about that. Yeah, you're on his undercard. Obviously, you're a big name yourself in that sort of circuit and scene.
Yeah.
So just talk about this opportunity in London on that card.
Yeah, so before it was Rage Combat, it was Celeb MMA, kind of. Then that finished, and I was helping out with the Celeb MMA, helping train some of the fighters and stuff. I'm friends with both of the promoters. Then that got scrapped, and then one of the promoters decided to redo his own thing, but just boxing. He asked me if I wanted to fight on a show. I said, yeah, why not? So a couple of the fighters from Celeb MMA he's brought on to Rage Combat who are fighting. So yeah, it just kind of went from there. He said, "Do you want to fight?" It was kind of a quick, just a verbal conversation. I said, yeah, cool, and then that was that really. So yeah, now we're getting to fight night. It's been about 6 or 7 weeks since it all got confirmed, and yeah, fight night Saturday. Weigh in tomorrow. I'm dying to have a drink and some food.
Well, this is interesting because your weigh-in is tomorrow, and anyone who follows you on your Instagram would have seen sort of the games you've been playing recently. But I can confirm they weren't games. I was with you in Dubai a couple of weeks ago, and you were just living life like a normal person, not someone who's cutting weight for a fight. So, are you that confident that this opponent can't do anything to you? Because I saw you the last couple of weeks, you were living like a normal life in Dubai.
Yeah, people think it's mind games. It's like you say, you've just literally, from personal, you was with me, so I was running, I was partying, I was eating burgers, chips, pizzas, everything I could get my hands on. And then I come back with 8 days left to the fight, and I had to lose 16 kg. So losing 2.5 stone in 8 days is not an easy feat. Most people wouldn't even be able to do it, but where there's a will, there's a way. I'm out. It'll be good, man. Just ready to. Am I lagging?
That did lag a bit, but you're back now. I think we're okay.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, I was saying, like obviously I had 16 kg to lose. As you can see yourself on my face, I've lost a lot of weight in my face already. I was a little chubby boy out there, so I'm getting there, bro. I'll be there. I'll be on weight tomorrow, and I'll be ready to fight. It's not that I don't rate my opponent. I have borderline personality disorder, so I'm very up and down with my moods on what I want, and what I want at the time. And sometimes I really want to box, and I love boxing, and other times I hate it, and I'm not interested in it. I kept saying this will probably be my last fight. I'm half feeling the same. Like in a minute, I give my life to the sport of boxing. I've not been able to really reap any rewards. I'm just doing this just for the sake of it. It's easy money. But it's not that I don't rate my opponent. It's just I'm just not mentally that bothered about it. I'm not really trained for the fight. And it's weird because half of me wants him to chin me to put me out my misery, and then I can just knock boxing on the head. It's weird, isn't it? So I'm thinking, yeah, I hope he just chins me. But I'm still trying to find someone that can do it, and no one's even come close. And I doubt he will. But if he does, fair play to him. Like I said to him in the press conference, you should beat me. By rights, on paper, he should beat me, because even though I've got far more talent than him, hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard. And that's our gym slogan at One Nation. Hard work will always beat talent if talent doesn't work hard. And I've not worked hard, and he has. But like I said, what I've got that he doesn't, I've got Allah on my side, bro. And people don't understand the power I have having Allah on your side. If he's with me, nobody can beat me. So if I'm meant to win, I'll win. If God doesn't want me to win, I won't win. But either way, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to try my best, and I should take him out. I believe I'll knock him out, and I believe I'll outclass him.
But you actually genuinely want him to knock you out this Saturday. Is that what you're saying?
I don't want him to. there's just a small part of me that half wants him to put me out of my misery. Like, I'm so up and down with how I feel about boxing. It's kind of like, when you've got a bird and you don't know whether or not to split over this and that, and you just, oh, she cheated on me, it's easy, and I can just let her go. Do you know what I mean? Or something happens, it's just easier to just let her go. And that's kind of how I feel with boxing. Like, I'm in a bit of a love-hate relationship with boxing at the minute. But I can't seem to stay away from it. So maybe if he just chinned me and put me out of my misery, but that's just how I feel. Like I say, I have borderline personality, so that I could wake up tomorrow and have a completely different view on it. My mind's very up and down with my emotions and stuff. But we'll see, man. I don't think he can. I'd like to. Half of me would like him to, but half of me, most of me knows he hasn't got a chance in hell. Even if he hits me clean on the chin, he hasn't got a chance in hell of knocking me out. But who knows?
Okay. What happened yesterday at the press conference?
A lot. Little man and Tune was going at it. Tune threw a dildo at him. Then they got face to face. He was pushing him. So then Little man slapped him like 4 times in his head. He tried to slap Little man back. Little man slipped it. So then he kicked him. And then today in the gym, they was going at it again. Today in the gym, Little man ran up on him and put him in a chokehold and dashed him on the floor. Them two was at it. Then obviously my opponent was giving it the big end. You can watch it all. It's still on Standard TV YouTube channel, like the press conference is still on there. But my opponent was giving it the big end. I verbally smoked him. Like, the problem with him is he says things that don't make sense. So then when I call him on it, he gets tongue twisted and starts stuttering. Like, come on, bro. You're saying you're definitely going to win. You're 100% positive. You'll definitely beat me. I'm saying I'm getting paid way more than you. Put your purse up. I'll put mine up, and he won't do it. So I'm saying we're not confident. I know you're not 100% confident. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, the press conference, it was fun. Then he had a picture of my head chopped off, and him standing, and a picture of him like a cartoon head of me chopped off on the floor, and then him standing on it. So when he showed me, I pushed him. Then he literally tried to slap me, but he wasn't even trying to slap me. He stroked my face because he probably thought if I slap him, he's going to knock me out. So he slapped my face. So I pushed him. He's like, gone like this. So I slapped him back in his face, and that was it. Like, he kind of got, what's his name? But I don't have a problem with him, to be personally honest with you. He's probably an all right guy. We're just trying to sell a fight or whatever, but I'm going to punish him tomorrow in the ring for it.
Time, Mitchell, best of luck on the weekend in your fight. Just quickly before you go, what is the situation with you and your feelings towards going professional and your license situation, Ty?
I've got, basically, they were saying they wanted me to wait till I come off license. I come off license and had a pending driving charge pending. I've got caught for that in a couple of weeks. And when I beat the case, they'll probably let me have my license back. But I'm now at a stage where I'm thinking, do I even want it back? Like, my love and the passion for the sport. I think to get somewhere good in boxing, you have to live the life. You have to have a passion. You have to love the sport. And I've never loved the sport. I just like making money. I love the feeling of success and achievement. But boxing, I'm not. I think I've just become better to it over the years. And you've got to think, I turned 32 last week. Starting a career at 32, it's not easy, bro. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, it's definitely doable. I'm not like I'm starting from the bottom. I just need to get fit, a couple of training camps, and I could fight anybody in the world, I feel. Whether or not I'd win, that's different, but I'm definitely up there with the world level fighters. Like, you know yourself, I've sparred the best in the world many occasions, and they all sing my praise and say, this kid can fight, he's very good. And if I had a license, I'd have been a world champion by now. But boxing, bro, you can't play boxing at the highest level. If you mess about, I will get knocked out. It's as simple as that. Like, the people that live and breathe it, get up every day, they eat clean, they do this, they do that. If I then turn pro and try and fight these guys and I'm not 100%, they will knock me out, bro. They'll beat me. Do you know what I mean? Because at that stage, it's all about fractions. Minimal things will make a big difference in boxing. And if you try and take any shortcuts, then you're going to get caught out. And I don't really want to go and then, do you know what I mean, just embarrass myself. So I don't know. We're going to see, man. Like I said to you, my mood changes a lot. I might wake up tomorrow and want to be the best thing in the world and think, you know what, give myself 4 years, put my absolute heart and soul into it and see what I can do. And I might change my mind if I get my license. I can still go and fight. I've got a professional license. I just can't fight in the UK at the moment. But we'll see, man. I don't know. It's just one of them. It's up in the air. But like, you've been asking me for years. You can imagine how many people have been asking me for years, well, what's happening with the license? I'm not saying really got nothing to tell you. But at the end of the day, this is what I always believe, bro. If I was meant to be a pro, I'd have been a pro by now. If I'm not meant to be a professional boxer, God's got something better planned for me. Because when you ask God for something, he's going to say yes. He's going to say one of 3 things. Yes, you can have it and he'll give it you. Yes, but not right now. I'll give you a later date because you're not ready for it yet. Or no, I've got something better for you. So obviously, when I was asking him to get my pro license, it was either yes, but not right now, and maybe I had to be more mature before I turned to professional, or no, boxing's not for you. I've got something else better planned for you. So we'll see, man. It's all in God's hands anyway. So I find solace in that, man.
All right, fair enough. Well, listen, you've got to want it, but yeah, I always ask because it is a shame because you speak to anyone within boxing, and I know myself watching you firsthand, you're one of the most talented fighters you could see in a ring. So it is a shame if that does go to waste. But as you said, if there's not 100% dedication there, and you don't want to be playing boxing. But yeah, I think it's not just me who knows about your talent. I mean, Tyson Fury went on Ariel Helwani's show, massive station in America, and admitted the reason he speaks the way he does is because of you when you punched him in the throat.
Yeah, I was in Holland. He got me back the next day. They punched me straight back in my throat. So he got me back. Don't worry about it.
Well, listen, Ty, best of luck this weekend, and we'll speak soon, hopefully. All right. God bless.
Oh, top man, I appreciate it, bro.
Fight Live returns to Channel 5 this Friday. Two of Britain's most exciting super lightweights collide at London's legendary York Hall. Don't miss Eubank versus Farrell this Friday on Channel 5.
I'm gonna share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.